Hey, good morning, my friends. This is MLive Chief Meteorologist Mark Torregrosa. Did you like that headline? What I call a dirty heat wave. And what that means is that we're going to be on the edge of the heat wave, and there are going to be clumps of storms along that edge, and they're becoming more and more likely. And as a result, I've found that true heat waves and storms don't mix. You can't have both, really. Now, you can certainly have some very warm to hot, humid weather, but the storms may knock it down. Hey, somebody had a suggestion. They said, I asked yesterday, posed the question, do you like the in-depth update or you just like it quick? And a little bit of both. So I figured, hey, let's try this format. Let's give it to you quick, and then we'll go into the in-depth stuff. So we got a rain update for you. And what I'm saying is that dirty heat wave may not be what I would call a heat wave. That would be several days in a row. Okay, so let's look at the rain update for today. Most important to you, probably. The showers are having a tough time holding together. Northern Michigan, over in Wisconsin, moving toward the northeast. So it's going to be quite a while before anybody in southeast lower gets some showers. So here's the quick look at that. And we'll look at the model that I like for this kind of situation, the high resolution rapid refresh. Hey, but do I get to say hi to folks? Corey Coughlin, good morning. Yeah, I know you're an in-depth weather person. Karen Greenfield, good morning. Dark and thundery in Sheboygan County. Dog hates it. Yes, you get the chance for rain, and you're in about the best area to get rain today. So here's our radar forecast into the morning. It's northern and northwest lower with the showers and a few thunderstorms. And otherwise, Grand Rapids, no. Lansing, no. Ann Arbor, Jackson, Flint, Detroit, no on the rainfall today during the daylight hours. We're at 4 and 5 o'clock. Still some showers and thunderstorms in the north and along the straits, eastern part of the UP. Then we go into this evening. We're at 10 o'clock this evening, 11 midnight, 1 in the morning. So then some showers will start to move across the state as we get into the overnight hours. Hey, good morning, Tom Lawrence. And good morning, Deb Simpson from Carroll and Judy Scarvey from Swartz Creek. Good morning. Top of the morning to you too, Shirley Croy. Okay, so there's your rain update. If you're in the southeast, south central, actually, if you're anywhere in the southeast half of lower Michigan, no rain for today. You have to wait until tonight. High temperatures will be the upper 80s to low 90s. In the cloudy areas, northern lower Michigan, you're in the upper 70s. Tomorrow, we're cooler. We're in the mid 80s, it's called everywhere. Friday, we start to head toward 90 again. Saturday looks like, to me, probably the hottest day. And remember, this is the National Weather Service forecast, and they haven't reacted on temperature yet to the forecast of the storms. We're getting to that in just a moment. Then this is Sunday. I think this is going to be a little bit too warm based on the storm pattern that I'm seeing. Monday in the upper 80s, Tuesday in the upper 80s. That might be a little bit on the warm side also. All right, now you got what you wanted if you wanted it quick. You wanted to know about the rain today and some temperatures. Here we go with the in-depth stuff, all right? So here is the showers this afternoon across northern lower. And then overnight tonight, not super optimistic at really useful amounts. It's possible, but this is middle of the night, and that's the worst time if you want rain, worst time for rain to move through because the rain is weakening. This is tomorrow morning, 8 a.m. So tomorrow will definitely be showery in the southeast part of the state, and probably that's about it for tomorrow on the rainfall. How much? Hard to characterize. I guess I would tell you that we're going to go through on the total rainfall here. And what I would say to you is that northern lower Michigan could see areas over an inch of rain. Far southern Michigan could see thunderstorms. In between, Grand Rapids, Flint, Saginaw Bay City, the Thumb, you might get kind of gypped. Everybody probably will get a quarter inch out of this. there'll be a lot of 4/10, 5/10. You have to have a thunderstorm. You have to see lightning and hear thunder for 15 minutes or so before you can get over a ½ inch. And there will be a center part of the state that gets missed by that because of the timing. The storms are strong late afternoon, evening, weaken overnight, can boom up a little bit towards sunrise and then weaken again. I know, Stan Hubble, you need the rain, and it is coming in this pattern. That's what I'm talking about with a dirty heat wave, okay? A dirty heat wave to me means that here's your dome of heat, and on the edges of that, a lot of storms that can throw clouds and storms into that heat wave. Okay, so here we go. This is the European, and that's what we'll use to find our dirty heat wave. So this is tonight and tomorrow morning, and it brings that rain across. And then Friday is dry, and Saturday, look at the next clump of thunderstorms on the edge of that heat coming across the UP. But then look at Sunday. This is Saturday night, Sunday. It wants to forecast a complex of storms racing south into the heat. That says severe thunderstorms. That says pretty good weather, I guess, as far as if you need some rainfall. Someone asks how my golf game is going. Alicia Johnson. It's not. Okay, so then here's Sunday afternoon and evening. More storms around. And then Monday, Tuesday. Wednesday looks like a full-fledged storm system coming across. It looks like our best chance of storms. And that probably definitely ends the hot weather and brings us much cooler temperatures toward the end of the forecast and another burst of storms. So it's not a hot dome with us centered in it and nothing can happen as far as rainfall. Now, let's look at the European model that forecasts these storms and see what it does with temperatures. David Babcock, right now, how much rain are we looking at? Again, variable. Everybody seems like they'll get a 1/4 inch. There will be a lot of 1/4 to halves, and northern lower, far southern lower might get over an inch. But again, you got to have that thunderstorm coming through your place. Haven't had rain in 3 weeks. I know it. Alicia Johnson, 4. So, high temperatures today, upper 80s to near 90 in the south, cooler in the north. Tomorrow, mid 80s. All these great summer temperatures. Here's Friday. Friday jumps back to 90 degrees central. Here's Saturday. Saturday's a hot day. I wouldn't call 1 or 2 days in a row a heat wave. I usually call it 3 to 5 days. Okay, so that's Saturday, expected to be in the 90s. Now, this is Sunday, and this is where the forecast could change dramatically. If that clump of storms comes through Sunday morning, leaves some clouds into the afternoon, and gives us a little bit of a north wind for a couple of hours. That would keep Sunday out of being real hot. And then here's Monday, although very warm, a little bit cooler. And here's Tuesday, a little cooler yet as a northeast wind starts to kick in. And then there's Wednesday. I showed you that storm system coming through, so you can't get real hot with a good chance of rain. And then here's Thursday, back to the 70s. And next Friday, back to the 80s. So I'm going to say it's not a heat wave. Now, here is the Ryan Lynch. And good morning, Steve Matthews from Fort Wayne in Higgins Lake, at Higgins Lake now. So here's the last thing for you. This is the upper level flow. Very important because we'll watch Wednesday. So this is how I see the dirty heat wave. First off, right there, that's a wave coming through Michigan. Any one of these U-shaped bends is a wave. Sisu Sheldon, how many loud storms in the Flint area over the next few days? Probably, let's see, Flint area storms, maybe toward morning tomorrow, and then Saturday night or Sunday morning. So you have some chances. So here's Friday. Here's Saturday, the ridge starting to build up. But notice a little disturbance there coming across eastern UP. Any one of these can spark a clump of thunderstorms and then cause kind of a little bit of chaos in the forecast for a couple of 100 miles around it. This is Sunday. Disturbance coming through. Now I'll take you to Wednesday and look at that big bend right there. And that's a full-fledged upper-level storm system that can bring widespread rain along the cold front, can bring also severe weather. And as we go into after that, the heat backs up to the west, but it's still there. So this is indeed a very warm pattern. It's just not a long-lasting, what I would call hot pattern. Well, there you have it. In the southeast, you have to wait for the rain tonight and tomorrow morning. You're probably going to be disappointed. If you're satisfied with it, you got really lucky on the rainfall. And then we've got a couple dry days. We've got a hot day on Saturday. If you're planning on a bake on the lake day, Saturday, I think, is your day. Maybe Sunday, depending on when these storms come through. And several chances of rain still in the next 10 days, even though we talk heat. So hang in there, keep the hose on the garden, maybe just to keep the yard alive just a touch. Mother Nature probably will take care of us at some point. Thanks for joining me. This is meteorologist Mark Torregrossa on the MLive Morning Weather Update. Please always hit the share button on our stuff. It helps us tremendously. Take care.